Welcome back. Under the slogan Egypt and the UAE, One Heart, a celebration was held on Wednesday to mark 50 years of relations between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. In a speech to the gathering, the president hailed the distinguished and strong ties that bind both nations as a role model to follow. Here's the full details.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi delivered a speech on Wednesday on the occasion marking 50 years since Egypt and the United Arab Emirates established relations. In his speech to a celebration held under the slogan Egypt and the United Arab Emirates One Heart, President el-Sisi hailed the distinguished and strong ties that bind the two brotherly Arab nations throughout times as a model pattern to follow. The head of state further praised the real and sincere values of their friendship as well as the United Arab Emirates stances that support Egypt during the past years, noting that their ties depend on respect and cordiality. The head of state expressed Egypt's keenness to broaden the ties with the aim of serving interests of the two nations, those of Arab countries, saying Egypt is proud with those great ties since the times of the United Arab Emirates founder Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, passing through United Arab Emirates leaders until the reign of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, as well as Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, United Arab Emirates deputy head of state. He said that throughout ages and with successive governments and leaderships, bilateral ties remain strong and close, referring to economic and investment cooperation in all fields and horizons of comprehensive cooperation. The President thanked the United Arab Emirates for its great stance towards Egypt 10 years ago, during the critical time the country was passing through, which he said had reflected the special ties that bind the two countries. Addressing the attendees, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli spoke about the continuous cooperation between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates and their efforts to consolidate Arab countries and achieve their interests. Madbouli referred to their identical points of view and consensus visions regarding many Arab and international issues. He referred to the Egyptian-Emirati strategic partnership and the United Arab Emirates investments in many projects in Egypt, adding that Cairo is looking forward to broadening cooperation with the United Arab Emirates in various domains. And Minister of Planning Halal Saeed addressed the gathering, saying the two countries have expanded cooperation in different fields. For his part, United Arab Emirates Minister of Ministerial Affairs Council Mohammed Al-Qarqawi also addressed the gathering, hailing bilateral ties in addition to the two nations' efforts to serve Arab causes and realize peace and stability in the region. In his speech, Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul spoke about Arab-Arab ties and underway efforts to consolidate Arab solidarity and achieve security and stability. Abul referred to the two countries' keenness to enhance the joint Arab action and defend Arab interests, especially in times of crises. The Arab League chief confirmed the great potential of the relations between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates as distinguished model for the relations between two countries. He added that the Arab League is the first winner of this model of relations, as the League is a large umbrella that includes all forms of cooperation between member states. He thanked President el-Sisi for defending the interests of his nation. A symposium on Egyptian United Arab Emirates Integrated Economic Partnership was held, tackling joint economic and trade cooperation.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi delivered a speech on the opening session of the 6th Ministerial Francophone Conference, which kicked off on Wednesday in Egypt. President el-Sisi hailed the activities of the International Agency for Scientific Francophone and expressed the keenness on boosting bilateral cooperation in the field of education during the next period. The president also pointed out to the preparations for the upcoming COP27, which will be held in Sharm el-Sheikh next month, asserting Egypt's commitment towards an international vow for climate action. The conference comes within the second edition of the International Week of Scientific Francophones. The conference includes several workshops in various domains, especially in the artificial intelligence, latest scientific research and international meetings. Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, Ayman Ashur, also addressed the event. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting on Wednesday with the Minister of Defense and Military Production, Mohammed Zaki, and the Presidential Advisor for Urban Planning, Amir Saeed Ahmed, and the head of the Armed Forces Engineering Authority, Hisham Swifi. During the meeting, the President was briefed on the executive report of measures taken to upgrade vacant lands in Cairo's governorate and on the work progress of road networks across the nation. Within this context, the President instructed to implement these projects according to an integrated engineering and services approach in a way that achieves added values to the state's strategy for sustainable and comprehensive development. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli held a press conference following the weekly cabinet meeting on Wednesday. Madbouli tackled the latest developments in several economic and social files, including the repercussions of the global economic crisis and the role of the private sector in boosting the country's economic process during the next period. Madbouli also discussed price hikes of a number of commodities and raised the minimum level of tax exemptions to £30,000, as well as measures of easing burdens over the citizen within the directives of the President. Meanwhile, the Minister of Finance, Mohammed Maït, addressed the press conference reviewing the general budget and inflation rate developments.